All right, let me see what I can do about that sunspot there. Welcome, friends. I'm Kate. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see. That's about it right there. Okay, sorry about that. Just putting up a quick curtain. Okay, and we're ready to go. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. All right. Well, welcome. I said thank you for joining me. And let's go ahead and get started. So, find a nice, tall, seated, comfortable position. And let's check in with the body first to start out. We have a beautiful, bright, sunny day here after some snow, which is always so much fun. So, sitting up nice and tall after the weather report here. Okay. And relax into the curves in the spine. So we're not trying to flatten anything, just a little bit of length in the body. And notice where you're holding on to tension. And just kind of keep track of that for later when we want to work some of that tension out of the body. We can do that with the breath. And then let's play around with the breath. So let's do alternate nostril breathing this morning to start us out. So we're going to take the right hand, and you can either tuck the index and the middle finger in towards the palm or rest them up on your forehead. And then we're going to take the thumb for the right nostril and the ring finger for the left nostril. We're going to alternate there. So take an inhale and an exhale. And then on your next inhale, we're going to close off the right side and inhale through the left nostril. Pause, switch sides, close off the right, open the right. Sorry, close off the left, open the right. Exhale out the right nostril. Inhale right. Pause, switch fingers, close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause, switch fingers, exhale left. Let's do one more round like that. Inhale left. Pause, switch fingers, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause, switch fingers, exhale left. Release your hand, come back to your regular breath. Maybe notice any sensation that you're feeling in the body. And then when you're ready, let's get some movement going here. So first thing we want to do is move the ankles. So extend both legs out in front. And I'm going to go a little bit of an angle so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And coming down off my little blanket there. So the first thing we're going to start with is extending the heels away from the torso. So we're looking at attempting towards a 90-degree angle. If that is too tight somewhere, a little bend in the knees. And the other thing you don't want to do is lift the heels up off the floor. That's going to be a hyperextension in the back of the knees. So from here, now we're going to point and flex. So your feet might not come that pointed, and that's okay. Just go to where it's comfortable. And this is our inhale, the point, exhale, the flex. Very nice. And then when you're ready, let's do circles around with the ankles. You can start with one. You can do both at the same time. Go in the same direction, go in opposite directions. And go clockwise and counterclockwise. Just getting that motion. And what my yoga teacher likes to say is motion is the lotion. So moving those joints keeps them more supple. All right. Let's do two more here. So we're going to do soles of the foot in towards the center line. So let's see, like that. And then, again, you can do both feet at the same time, one at a time. It's a nice ankle strengthener. And then the opposite movement is we're going to pull the pinky toe towards the shoulder. And again, you can do one foot at a time. Might give you some more attention if you do one at a time. If you're in a hurry, you can do both at the same time. All right, let's finish off our ankles here with windshield wipers. Very nice. And check it out. That feels good. All right, I'm going to come back to cross-legged to do the wrist. If you are comfortable with your legs out, go ahead and do that. So we're going to bring both arms out in front, tuck the thumb, wrap the fingers around, making circles around with the wrists. And again, you can do one at a time. Synchronize, so they're going the same way at the same time, reverse direction, or opposite directions. Any kind of movement that feels good. Nice. We'll release that and then bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure eights. Or if you want to make bigger ones, infinity symbols, whatever feels good right now. Excellent. Let's pause for a moment. We're going to pull the hands apart and then switch which fingers on top. Make the brain work a little bit this morning or this afternoon, whenever you're watching. Awesome. Release that. Shake it out. And let's move up to the neck. So finding that nice tall posture again, I was feeling a little bit of the slump. So nice tall posture. And if you want, you can do this with your eyes closed or a nice soft gaze. So we'll start with an inhale. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, coming up, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. And let's do one more full time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale, bring it back to center, and then we're going to do laterals here with the neck. So inhale at center. Exhale first side, ear to shoulder, just as far as is comfortable. Inhale center. Exhale second side. Inhale center. Exhale first side. Inhale center. Exhale second side. Inhale center. Let's do one more time each side. Exhale first side. Bring that same arm out and then over, making space between the ear and shoulder. Notice any tension and maybe breathe into that tension. And then on the exhale, release the tension with the breath. All right, and then arm comes up, head comes up. Exhale, other side. You can bring that arm out and over. And again, breathe into that tension. Exhale, release the tension with the breath. Excellent. All right, so let's bring that arm up. Head comes up and release. One more movement with the neck here. So we're going to inhale, center. Shoulders stay where they are. On the exhale, chin comes around towards that shoulder. First side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale back to center. First side with the exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Let's go one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale, return to center. Exhale. Last time, last side. Inhale, back to center. All right, let's move down to the shoulders here. So we're going to inhale coming up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down and back. And then let's reverse direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down and forward. Very nice. And then let's take a pause here. And if you want, you can switch which leg you have out in front. If you have your legs crossed, or if they're uncomfortable, you can bring them straight out. And let's just take a pause and do another little breathing exercise here. So finding that nice tall posture again, but soften with the curves of the spine. And we're going to do our sun breath number 2. So we're going to bring both arms straight out in front. We have the sun out, why not, right? So we're going to inhale, open the arms, just as far as is comfortable. On the exhale, bring the hands back together. Let's do that a couple times. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hands together and release. Very nice. Let's come into cat and cow. And again, if your feet are uncomfortable where they are, you can switch or bring the legs out out straight in front of you. All right. So if you have your legs crossed, you can bring your hands under your knees. If your legs are out, hands can come under the thighs. And we'll start with our cat. So we're going to exhale. Chin comes down, rocking back, kind of onto the tailbone a little bit. On the inhale, we're going to reverse that curve, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, come back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. And go ahead and do a couple on your own, following your breath. Very nice. And then back to neutral. And let's do a couple of our laterals here while we're seated. So let's start with this hand on the floor. We're going to inhale the first side. And let's just go over as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring it back. Pushing that hand that's in the floor to keep this opposite knee from popping up. Inhale, that arm comes up and over. Exhale, bring it back. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Second side, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, last side. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's find a soft twist here. So again, we want to come up, lifting up in the spine on the exhale, and turn looking towards that first side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. And let's go one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, last time, last side. Inhale, back to center. All right, we want to come back to a symmetrical spine before we come up to our hands and knees. So we're going to exhale back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And hopefully at some point, maybe not today, maybe not this week, but you're going to notice when that spine feels back to the original symmetrical. So after we've done laterals and twists, come back to symmetrical and see if you can feel, maybe it's 3 times, maybe it's 5 times, maybe you need more, just to notice when that feels like it's back to where it should be. All right, hands and knees. So if you have ouchy knees and you want to grab a blanket to put under your knees, you're welcome to do that. So let's come back to this cat and cow for a short little bit here. So we just did it seated. See if you can feel the difference between the space between the vertebrae seated or hands and knees. So I'm going to go a little bit of an angle here. So I have a little hood here on my shirt, but neutral, cat, and then cow. So we're reversing that curve. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then back to neutral. Let's just do a quick lateral here. So we'll do our dynamic one. I'm going to leave the left hand where it is. I'm going to take this right hand and cross over, and then look at my left foot. That's my exhale. Inhale back to center. Let's do 2 more. Cross over, exhale, looking back at that foot. Inhale back, and one more time. Cross over, look back. Inhale back to center. All right, let's go to the other side. So we're going to take this right hand, leave it where it is. Left hand crosses over, and then we're going to turn and look at that right foot. That's our exhale. Inhale back to center. Again, cross over, look back. Inhale back to center. And one more. Cross over, look back. Inhale back to center. All right. One of my favorite things to do, hands and knees, which kind of comes up a little bit, so it's not strictly that way, but going into our gate poses. So let's come in and do our low gate pose first. I'm going to start with my right foot out. You can do same or mirror. Back just a little bit. And we're going to do this dynamically as well. So we'll leave that left hand where it is. Inhale this right arm up. If you have your left leg out, then your left arm goes up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's switch sides. So your left foot is out. Right hand stays where it is. We're going to inhale, left arm up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Tuck that left knee under. And then we're going to do a similar but different version up on our knees. So we're going to start with the left leg out this time. Hands can rest on the hips, or that left hand can come down that left leg. And we're going to do, let's see, this way. And we're going to do 3. So we're going to inhale this right arm up. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. 2 more. Exhale over. Inhale up. And one last time. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Tuck that leg under, send that other leg out. Let's go to the other side. Hand on the hip or down that leg. Inhale. Let's arm up. Exhale over towards the foot. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, release. All right. Back down to hands and knees. And let's come into spinal balance. All right, we'll go sideways like this. All right, starting with that left leg back. Right arm comes forward. So you can have the toes touching on the floor. You lift them up towards horizontal. So we want to extend out with the fingers, back with the heel, toes are pointed towards the floor. Engage those core muscles. And then release. Let's go to the other side, extend that right leg back. You can keep the toes on the floor, fingers out, and then lift that leg if you want. Extending out through the fingers, back through the heel, toes point towards the floor. And then when you're ready, release. And let's come into a little cat-cow child's pose. So we'll start with a cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then we're going to exhale, cat down to child's pose. Inhale, come back up to cow. Exhale, cat down to child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. Very nice. When you get back to child's pose, we're going to come down. You can bring the knees wide, toes touching, and we'll come into our resting child's pose. So you can bring stack your fist and rest your forehead on your fist. If child's pose is not comfortable, you can come into puppy pose, which is hips up, head down. But either way, just take a couple breaths here and let the earth's gravity just hold you. And then when you're ready, let's come back up to hands and knees. And from here, we're going to come into our downward facing dog. So we're going to curl the toes and walk the hands up a little forward. Inhale to lift. And then feet can come a little bit wider at the bottom of the mat if you like. And let's walk your dog. So we're going to bend one knee, extend the opposite heel towards the floor. And then when you're ready, let's move the legs towards straight. They don't have to go all the way straight. Now push in with the hands and extend the hips towards that back wall. We'll take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, you can look up at the hands and walk the feet up, or look back at the feet and walk the hands to the feet. Either way, coming into a forward fold, and bend the knees as deep as you need. Let the head be heavy. And we're going to do a little movement here before we come up. So we're going to bend the knees and then move towards straight legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And you don't have to go all the way to straight, just go as far as is comfortable. And if it's just a little bit of movement, that's totally fine. All right, from here, we're going to extend the arms out to the sides. Push in with the feet, bend the knees nice and deep. Come all the way up, hands come up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right, from here, let's find our mountain pose. Just do a little adjust. There we go. All right, so you can start with toes touching. Up to feet hip width distance or wider, depending on your balance today. And it changes day to day. And then let's do a couple of check-ins with the body. So we talk about the hip points here, drawing them towards each other, engaging those muscles in the lower abdomen. We can look at the back part and pull the shoulder blades towards each other, softening the shoulders. Or it might be easier to do it on the front, gently drawing the collarbones away from each other. That's going to give you a similar effect, maybe the same effect. And then let's take a moment and breathe. So if you have your balance and you want, you can close your eyes. If you want, you can just have a soft gaze somewhere on the floor. And let's just notice what the body is telling us. See if any tension is shifted. Palms can face forward or towards each other. See how that feels in the shoulders. And then when you're ready, let's come out. Shake anything that needs a little shaking. And we're going to move into our warrior one. So to start, feet are near each other. We're going to turn one foot out and then step the other foot forward. And it doesn't have to be a big step. We're not doing a deep warrior one. So let's start by warming up the knee. So I like to do this to help with tracking so that we're not going out or in. We want to have nice smooth line. All right, so let's start here. So this is our inhale. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. So go ahead and do a couple on your own. Beautiful. Bend that leg, push off, and step back, and go to the other side. Turn that other foot out, step that second side forward. So we're gonna inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And then the next time that you bend that leg, push off and step it back. Nice. All right, let's add the arms. And we did that sun breath arm movement like that. So let's do that with our warrior one. So we're going to turn the foot out, step that other foot forward. We'll bring the arms out in front, fingertips touching. On an inhale, we're going to bend that front knee and open the arms. Exhale, straighten the leg, hands back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Release the arms. Let's switch legs. Arms out in front. On the inhale, open the arms, bend the knee. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Release the hands. Bend that leg. Push off. Step back. All right. From here, we're going to let's do our warrior two, and then we'll make our way back down to the floor. All right. So I'm going to start with the other foot forward. Doesn't matter which side you do, just do it evenly. And it doesn't have to be a big wide stance. If you're a little wobbly, bring the feet in closer. If you want to make the legs work a little bit more, you can have the feet wider apart, depending on your balance. So we're going to bend that front knee over that front ankle. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side, gazes over those front fingers. So this is our warrior two. Soften the shoulders. Extend out with the fingers. Push the feet away from each other. Check for any tension. And then let's do a little movement here. So we're going to drop this back arm down. Open that front palm up. Peaceful warrior. And then we've been doing this a bunch, but let's do it again. So we're going to windmill around. So bring that back arm. And we're going to come down to the floor, pivot that back foot, and then come up into high lunge. And then we're going to pivot that back foot, heel down to the floor, back to warrior two. Nice. Let's do that two more times. Back arm down, open that front hand up. Peaceful warrior. Windmill around. Bring the hands down to the floor, pivot that back foot. Arms come up. High lunge. And then heel comes down, back to warrior two. And one more time. Peaceful warrior. Windmill down. Pivot that back foot. High lunge. And finish with warrior two. Nice. Drop the arms, step the feet back together, and let's go to the other side. Again, feet can be as close together as comfortable. Hands together at the heart, arms open to the side. Front knee over that front ankle. Soften the shoulders, extend the fingers. And find your warrior two here. When you're ready, let's move into peaceful warrior. Back arm down, front palm up. Peaceful warrior. And then we're going to windmill around. Pivot that back foot. Come back up to high lunge. Back foot down. Back to warrior two. And again, drop that back arm down, open that front palm up. Peaceful warrior. Windmill around. Pivot that back foot. High lunge. Heel down. Back to warrior two. Excellent. Let's do that one more time. Peaceful warrior. Windmill around. Back foot up to high lunge. And finish with our warrior two. Excellent. We'll drop the hands together or down and set the feet together. All right. So from here, let's do a standing cat and cow. Bend the knees, hands on the front of the thighs. Exhale here, tucking the chin, rounding the spine. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's come down to the mat. And we're going to come down. Feet at the top of the mat. We're going all the way down to our backs. And let's do a couple of Apanasanas here. So we're going to exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Or if you have your hands on the thighs, exhale, hands slide up. Inhale, hands slide down. So this is good on the front of the legs if you have wrist or shoulder issues. So we're not gripping onto the knees and pulling them in. All right, 3 to 5. And then let's set the feet down. And we're going to bring the arms down by our sides. And extend both legs all the way straight up. And we're just going to move the arms here. So we're going to inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to take the hands and rub the palms together. Build up some friction, some warmth in the palms. And then we're just going to gently rest the hands over the eyes. Take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, release the hands. Arms can come by your sides and away from the body to release the shoulders. Legs and feet can come away from each other. And let's take a moment or two to get any last little wiggles out and prepare for our relaxation pose. So if you need a blanket under your head or a blanket over you, you can bring your legs up on a chair if that's more comfortable. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do our relaxation. We'll do releasing the joints today. So starting at the bottom, moving our way up. Release the toes. Release the ankles. Release the knees. Release the hip joints. Release the spine. Release the shoulders. Release the elbows. Release the wrists. Release the fingers and the thumbs. Release the jaw. Release holding on to the earth. Let gravity hold you. Release the effort of breathing. Let the air around you breathe you. Let go of any thoughts. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. We have another sun spot here. Perfectly symmetrical, one to start class, one to end class. And let's finish with a sun breath. Why not, right? So let's do sun breath number 3. We're going to bring the palms together, elbows together. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, arms closed. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands come together, back of the heart. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day. Namaste.